Hey, what is going on, guys? It's your boy eCharger coming at you with another lesson. And I just gotta say, I'm really excited about this one because it's something you longtime subscribers already know I hold near and dear to me. That's right, we're gonna talk about fully electric vehicles, otherwise known as FEVs. And I mean all about them, everything. Now, we know, at least those of us with brains do, that global climate change is real, and not many are doing enough about it. Even though the bulk of the responsibility might fall on larger corporations and their wasteful practices, the truth is we're reaching a critical point where all of us can and should make our own individual contributions to lessening our environmental impact. So I would like to use some of my outreach, being the viral YouTuber that I am, to teach you guys about these electric cars, from how they work to how much they help, and what issues you may run into while owning an electric car, along with how experts and companies are working to solve this issue. So with all that said, let's get right into it. This is Fully Electric Vehicles Explained in 5 minutes. Electric cars are actually really simple once you understand the basics of the components involved. In essence, you have the power source in your battery, and a controller which controls the voltage set from the battery to the motors, which is what power your wheels. What I really want to focus on today is the battery element, specifically the lithium-ion batteries found pretty much universally in FEVs. Fundamentally, these work not unlike any other battery. You have a negatively charged anode and a positively charged cathode, and they direct the flow of ions. These ions are pulled from a separator, which is soaked in lithium salt electrolytes, hence the name lithium-ion battery. What's notable about this type of battery is it has a very high energy density, basically the measure of how much energy it can store, but with the trade-off that the exchange of ions is slower than in other storage batteries, unfortunately leading to longer recharge times. Lithium-ion batteries found in standard FEVs like the Tesla Model 3 can go about 200 to 350 miles in one charge, and take around 30 minutes to charge to 80% full with a fast charger like the Tesla supercharging stations. Now that may not sound great compared to the convenience of a conventional or hybrid automobile, but steady improvement is still being made. Numerous researchers, such as MIT scientist Byoungwoo Kang, have experimented with different combinations of lithium and other metals in these batteries to great effect. For example, Kang found that the material lithium iron phosphate can facilitate significantly faster ion discharge when it is used as a separator, which corresponds to higher acceleration and faster charging. Other prominent findings include the discovery made by Dr. Marta Haro and her team at the Okinawa Institute of Science and Technology, which involves the use of multilayered silicon as the anode in order to increase battery power and longevity, while also making sure they don't explode. I'm looking at you, Samsung. There are a wide variety of advantages that come with driving a fully electric vehicle. As far as pure driving is concerned, electric motors can reach higher RPMs than conventional cars, and do so much faster thanks to the lack of mechanical gear shifting. In fact, cars like the Tesla Model S have some of the highest accelerations of any automobile, going from 0 to 60 in less than 2.5 seconds. Now, less mechanical parts also means less maintenance, and no need for other obnoxious hassles like oil changes. But perhaps the most well-known benefit is the lack of direct pollution, since electric vehicles produce no gas exhaust. Now, for the sake of being objective with you guys, I should point out that despite not making emissions, these fully electric vehicles are, as many detractors would say, really only as green as the electricity used to charge them. In other words, making these FEVs fully clean from an environmental standpoint requires renewable energy sources like solar or wind power for the charging stations. Now, don't let this fool you though. Even today, power companies use generation systems that are far more efficient than internal combustion engines, and these systems will only improve with time. But beyond that, as Ashley Schmidt states in her published analysis of the environmental impact of electric vehicles, despite energy production being 2/3 non-renewable in the United States currently, electric vehicles will produce less than half the carbon dioxide of conventional gasoline cars annually. And that number is only going to get better from here.
Listen, man. Hey, yo!
Well, long story short, yes. Even right now, these cars are more than worth investing in. But that doesn't mean there aren't still some major obstacles. Most notably, countries like the United States and China still lack the infrastructure needed for large-scale electric car use. Renewable electricity generation is still far too low, and outside of places like California, charging stations are definitely too few and far between. To remove negative stigma regarding the inconvenient nature of these cars, battery life and charge speeds need to continue to increase, along with implementation of measures such as highway rest stop stations to help with long trips. Based on data collected by McKinsey & Company, the automotive industry could require around 40 million chargers in the US, China, and the EU, coming to an investment of about $50 billion. Fortunately, the industry seems ready to commit to this new future, as now many prominent luxury car brands, most notably Audi and Porsche, are stepping up to the plate with their own fully electric vehicles infused with German engineering. So all in all, for those of you looking to reduce your carbon footprint and get yourself a damn nice car while you're at it, now is the most exciting time to really start looking into FEVs as an option. Thanks for watching, guys. As always, if you liked the video, be sure to smash that goddamn like button, hit the little bell to subscribe, and turn on notifications if you want to see more videos similar to this one. This has been eCharger, signing out. Stay energized.